Sunday, July 7th, right now on 12 News at 10.
Extreme heat continues as the National Weather Service has now extended the excessive heat warning. Details coming up in my weather impact forecast.
Plus, tonight we'll show you the best ways to avoid getting burned during these extreme and dangerous temperatures.
Sam, I hear you, buddy. Stay with me.
Caught on camera, a dramatic rescue after a driver is saved after his car goes off the road and over a cliff.
12 News at 10 starts now.
Those stories and more just moments away, but first, breaking news is happening right now on 12 News at 10 o'clock this Sunday night. Phoenix police detectives on the scene in the West Valley of two bodies found inside of a car. This is a live look at that scene unfolding tonight near 75th Avenue and Thomas near Desert Sky Mall. Police say a man and woman found shot to death inside of a car just hours ago. This investigation is ongoing tonight. Right now, 12 News is staying in contact with detectives to learn more details about this scene. We'll continue to monitor this for you overnight at 12news.com and have the very latest first thing tomorrow morning on Today in AZ starting at 4:26. Now to a 12 News weather impact alert. A dangerous heat wave is roasting much of the West, including us right here in the Valley. Today, Las Vegas setting an all-time high temperature at 120 degrees. Right now, 36 million folks across America are under an excessive heat warning. Thanks so much for joining us for the news at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm Jonathan McCall. So the big question is, what can we expect as we move into the new work week? Meteorologist Ginger Jeffries here to get you ready to head out the door for the start of your Monday. And Mother Nature definitely not letting up anytime soon, Ginger.
And because of the record heat that we saw in California, then Nevada, possibly we're next, the National Weather Service has extended the excessive heat warning. So today's high, 114, our record 118. Didn't snap the record, but look what I have for you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are pressing the records. You can see the forecast high and the record. I'm expecting at least 3 of the days to meet, possibly snap the record, but no matter how you slice it, it is going to be toasty. Even at 10:03, we're at 107 degrees right now. So we're really not even cooling down until we get into the early morning hours. So how does that look? We'll take a look hour by hour. And remember, we have a weather impact alert for you through Thursday now because of the extended warning. We're looking for temperatures to drop down into the double digits by midnight tonight, but we're really not seeing our overnight lows until just before the sun comes up tomorrow. So remember, this excessive heat is with us through Thursday now. Highs are going to be, well, dangling right now around 115 degrees. So limit your outdoor activity, hydrate, and remember, we're seeing the peak of the heat from 3 to 5. After Thursday, do we have any relief in sight? We're going to talk about that coming up in my full forecast. Jonathan.
All right, Ginger, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks so much. While we're dealing with this extreme heat, we just want to let you know there are plenty of ways for you to keep cool during the heat. The Burton Bar Central Library is one of several cooling centers available across Maricopa County. The library is open 24/7 to get out of the heat. You can find the closest resources to you through a searchable map right now at 12news.com or by calling 211. Tonight, a desperate search is underway for a 13-year-old girl missing for nearly a month. Her dad says she took off in the middle of the night after an accident and thought that she would be in trouble. Right now, there's no word on where Jessica Holtzinger could be. But today, dozens of volunteers spending part of their Sunday looking for her. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono speaking with Jessica's dad, who is now asking for your help in bringing her home.
13-year-old Jessica Holtzinger was last seen at her home in this area near 24th Street and Roosevelt. But that was on June 17th, 20 days ago.
She's a sweet girl. She likes to draw and write.
For David Holtzinger, the past 20 days have been agonizing.
We have not had a single lead, and I honestly feel that she might be in danger at this point.
He hasn't seen his 13-year-old daughter Jessica since the night of June 17th.
The last time we've seen her was before midnight, the 17th, turning into the 18th. I was up talking to her for a few hours, and we went to bed around midnight, and I woke up around 12:30 and she was gone.
Holzinger says shortly before Jessica left their home near 24th Street in Roosevelt, she accidentally caught fire to a neighbor's patio umbrella. Her father believes she thought she would be in trouble with the police or that the fire would lead to her family getting kicked out of their home, so she ran away.
My daughter felt guilty because of all that, and that's the exact reason why she left, because she didn't want me or her grandmother to lose our house because of something that she did.
On Sunday afternoon, family, friends, and strangers broadening the search, teaming up with the Missing in America Network and Arizona's Missing Child Task Force, splitting into groups.
She's only 13.
Going to cooling centers, libraries, and parks all across the valley, looking for any sign of Jessica. She's 5'3", 95 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Last seen wearing a gray t-shirt, blue shorts, and white and pink Nike shoes.
She was running away because she was scared, and she didn't want her family to get in trouble, and so, I mean, that shows she has such a big heart.
Emily Berger is one of Jessica's teachers at Excellencia School. She and other teachers going to fellow students' home Sunday looking for her.
Jessica's a student I've known for 2 years, and I've been able to develop a really awesome relationship with her. But it's very scary because you never know who's out there.
As the search for Jessica continues, concern grows. Loved ones want her to know she's not in trouble.
Everybody's worried about her. We just want her home safe.
And Jessica's father and organizers of the search are now asking the public for help. They are urging community members to share Jessica's photo and information. They say tips and leads from social media are often how these cases get solved. We're in Phoenix. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Oh, that pole's gonna wipe out that building. Oh, it sure is.
New at 10 o'clock tonight, caught on camera. Take a look at this wild scene that unfolded in the skies above northern Arizona this weekend. A tethered hot air balloon breaking free after being caught in the middle of a dust devil. 3 people seriously injured in this incident. This all happened yesterday at the Independence Day Craft Fair in Williams. The pilot says there was a blast of hot air and winds up to 50 miles per hour when this happened. 3 people were treated at Flagstaff Regional Medical Center. An 8-year-old girl suffering a broken thumb along with rope burns. A 15-year-old boy suffered back and neck injuries. A woman also had serious scrapes. Tonight, the FAA is investigating.
Sam, I hear you, buddy. Stay with me.
Meanwhile, check this out. A driver has quite a story to tell tonight after being rescued from Tortilla Flat this morning when his car somehow went off the road and over a cliff on State Route 88. Arizona troopers along with Mesa fire crews working together to get that driver out. Right now, it's unknown exactly how this all happened. We're staying in contact with authorities to learn more about that driver's condition. Tonight, nearly 20 people are looking for a new place to call home after an apartment fire this morning in the West Valley. This was the scene near 59th Avenue and Olive. Glendale Fire says 6 apartments were destroyed in this fire, 9 adults and 7 kids now impacted.
I heard a neighbor from upstairs on the left. He was just shouting for help, fire, help, fire. So we didn't really know where the fire came from. So I just grabbed my kids because I got 3 little kids and I was confused. I didn't know which room they were in and I was just looking for my kids. I grabbed them and we came outside and we saw the neighbor upstairs on the top of us apartment was on fire.
Tonight, the Red Cross is helping those families with temporary shelter. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Developing at this hour, the search is on to find 3 puppies reportedly stolen from a home near 35th Avenue and Northern. Phoenix police say they were called to that home on Friday. Officers say the owner of the dogs said some unknown suspects entered his backyard and unlatched the gate. Police say there is no surveillance video available for when those dogs did go missing. Just into the 12 newsroom tonight, the Department of Justice says that Boeing will plead guilty to fraud charges connected to 2 deadly crashes of 737 MAX jets that killed nearly 350 people. A federal judge will now decide whether to accept that plea as part of a deal with federal prosecutors. With that guilty plea, the company will now avoid facing a trial.